And Liam, Liverpool have that 3-goal cushion, as I mentioned, but some of their fans are a bit anxious about this. Will they be able to handle this tonight?
Well, the way they finished up at Anfield last week wasn't good, Dara. You know, Lovren had a pretty poor game. Dzeko got the better of him. So they'd be nervous about that. But the way they've played in the competition so far has been outstanding. They've been devastating on the counter-attack with Salah, Firmino and Mane. And, you know, Roma have got to come out. They've got to come at them tonight. So you would think that Liverpool can score. But I'd be a little bit worried about Lovren and the goalkeeper.
OK, let's take a check on the two teams. Richie, Roma?
Di Francesco has made quite a few changes in terms of personnel, but I think the key change he's made is in terms of the formation. Last week in the first leg he played 3 at the back. We'll speak later in the programme about why we think that worked against him. So Kolarov and Florenzi are back to full backs. Juan Jesus is on the bench. De Rossi, vastly experienced player, in the middle of the park. Lorenzo Pellegrini comes in replace of Kevin Strootman. Dutch midfielder was ruled out. He hasn't recovered from a leg injury from the first week. Up front, 3 players, all of whom scored at the weekend in the 4-1 win over Chievo. Dzeko got 2. El Shaarawy is a quick player, he's skillful, he's good in the ball, he likes to get at defenders. And Patrick Schick, also up front, 6-foot player, decent in the air and good feet. But big task for those Roma players tonight.
Eamon, Liverpool, their team.
Yeah, it's the team you'd expect, really. Oxlade-Chamberlain got a bad injury in last week's game and they brought Wijnaldum on in his place. And he's a workhorse in midfield. The 3 midfield players are workhorses. There's not a lot of guile there. The danger, Lovren and Karius, they really are players you'd worry about, as Liam has pointed out. The 2 fullbacks, Robertson and Alexander-Arnold, do get forward, and Robertson in particular poses a real threat when he does get forward. And then you have the front 3 who have been magnificent. I think they've scored 28 goals between them in the Champions League. They're wonderful players. And Liverpool will be hoping that all goes well tonight. But with Karius and Lovren in the team, and given Roma's record against Barcelona in the stadium and against Chelsea in the group stages, I'd be worried if I was a Liverpool fan that this is not a done deal.